In this video, we are going to discuss printing stars in right angle triangle shape in Python. Python pattern programs. I am Basha, your friend. Welcome back to Code World YouTube channel Python Program to Practice for Beginners series. Just learning programming concept is not enough, right? We have to know how to apply our programming knowledge to solve problems. So to become a good programmer, the first quality is problem solving. By doing this Python pattern programs, you will improve your logical thinking. For example, to solve a problem, there are many ways. There are many approaches to solve the problem. So by doing these pattern programs, by practicing code to write this type of patterns, you will improve your logical thinking, how to approach a problem in the right way. So here we use input method to take input from the user and for loop to iterate to print multiple times to print a pattern, and print function to use to print the function as usually, and also if condition. These are basic concepts, right? Make sure you already familiar with all these concepts. If you don't know, I'll give link of all these videos in description below and above icon. So go to the videos. In that videos I explain clearly and come to this video. By using this basic concept, how to solve how you will write code that meets our requirements. Now we are going to discuss that. For example, before going to this right angle triangle pattern, consider this pattern. So to print this pattern, for example, see here, this is my sublime. First I'll print a star, and here we need 5 stars, right? So simply I'll copy this and I paste it 5 times. 4th time, 5th time. I'll save this. I'll show in my CMD command prompt. This is my command prompt. I am already in my directory. So see here, I'll run my code. My code is in program 2.py. So here we got our output. We know for loop, right? So by using for loop, we print the star by using only one print statement, right? So simply we take a for loop for, we can take any variable for y in range of 5. And we take this print inside this for loop. That's it. I'll save this. I'll run this in my command prompt. See here, same output. Now we got this pattern. Consider this pattern. The 5 stars, but now not vertically like this. So now to do this, for the same code, a simple change. So here in this for loop, when this for loop print first star, Python automatically print the second star in next line, the third star in next line. So by default, the end value is /n, that means next line. So by default, Python print the next value in next line. So we change that by default value. So end is equal to, and space, we give space. Next we want like this, right? We want pattern like this. So we give end value is equal to just space. So we tell our Python, so don't print the second star in next line, print the star in same line. So we want same line, right? So I'll save this. Now I'll run this. See here, we got our output. Now consider this pattern. So in this pattern, we already printed the first line, right? So this is the first line in this pattern. So we want this first line, this 5 stars 5 times. So simply I'll copy this, I'll paste it second time, for second line, for third time, for third line. I'll check once by running this code. Okay, I'll save this and I'll run this. Hey, we don't get all required output. We got 15 stars in one line because we gave end is equal to space, right? So we have to tell after 5 stars, print the next 5 stars in another line, next 5 stars in another line. So to tell that, a simple code. So here I'll give a print statement. I don't give anything, nothing, simply print. Because by default the end value is /n, right? So after printing the 5 lines, it will execute this one, this line, this print statement, and by default the print value is /n. So it come to the next line, and again 5 lines. Here also we have to give this print. So after performing these 5 lines, it will come to the next line and it will print 5 lines. So same. That's it. we done 5 for loops, and I'll save this. I run this. See here, we got our output. But in first case, to print this 5 stars in same row, in one row, we require this print 5 times in same row. We take this line in for loop. So now we require this for these 3 lines, first 3 lines, 5 times. So now also we use for loop. We use another for loop and we take these 3 lines of code inside the for loop. So I'll remove entire all this code, this extra line stuff, and I'll take another for loop for x in range of 5. We want 5 rows, 5 columns, right? And I'll take these 3 lines inside this for loop. I'll save this and I run it here. See here, same output. Here, I told you, right, by default, the end value is /n. To know about any functions in Python, come to your command prompt and type Python, and here we have help function. So help in the brackets, give the function whichever you want to know. I want to know about print function. So I'll give print, enter. So here it give details about this print function. So see here, by default the end value is /n. See here this x represent the rows in this pattern and this y represent columns in this pattern. So we can take any variables. For convenience, I take all. This first for loop represent rows, right? So I take all, and here I take C, columns. For convenience, you can take any variables. We can take I, J, X, Y, or Z, anything. And we can take input from user also. For example, here we printed 5 rows and 5 columns. User want to print 10 rows and 10 columns. We don't know, right? User requirement. So we can take input from the user. We need integer, so I give int. If you don't give int means it will take in the form of string. Whatever input method return in the form of string only. So that's why you give int to change that string to int. So now I'll give a simple prompt, enter a value. So I'll save this. I'll run this. Asking enter a value. For example, user want 10 rows and 10 columns. So I give 10. Enter. See here the pattern with 10 rows and 10 columns. So here we take stars. For example, we can take anything, right? We want a pattern. That's it. Value we take stars. For example, you can take this plus symbol also. Run my code. Asking enter a value. For example, user enter 20. See here, 20 rows and 20 columns. Now you understood, right? This for loop represent rows and this for loop represent columns. Now printing stars in right angle triangle shape. If you like my work, could you please take a moment to like this video and comment your opinion on this video in the comment section below, and subscribe to our Code World YouTube channel and turn on the notifications, because that will motivate me to make more videos like this. Here, the same code, we change a variable, a simple thing, a small change. So I'll explain that. Listen carefully, pay attention. So here in this pattern, in row 1 we want 1 star, in row 2 we want 2 stars, in row 3 we want 3 stars, in row 4 we want 4 stars, in row 5 we want 5 stars. So we want our stars according to our row number, right? This is the trick we are going to use. So I'll tell this for loop which is printing our columns. So don't print 5 stars, print according to row number. So our row is represented by R, right? So I'll give R. That is simple, right? You can take stars, R plus anything. It's our convenience. So we are taking stars, right? So I'll take stars. Here my command prompt, and I run this code. So it's asking enter a value because we give input, right? We want to take input from user. So firstly we want this pattern which is having 5 rows. So I'll give 5. See here, but we get only 4. First row don't have any stars, because here for I in range of n, so n is equal to 5, we enter 5, that's why n became 5. So we already know, right? When we give end value as 5, it take up to 4, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it not take 5, we start from 0. So when R value is equal to 0, for C in the range of 0, it becomes 0. It is 0, it doesn't print anything. To solve that, see here, very simple, plus 1. That's it. I'll save this and I run my code. It's asking enter a value, I give 5. See here, that is our output. I run this code again. For example, if user give 10, see here, the right angle triangle with 10 rows. If user gives 20, see here, wow, it looks more beautiful for me. Now consider this pattern. This is also right angle triangle, right? First row contains 5 stars, second row 4 stars, third row 3 stars, fourth row 2 stars, and fifth row 1 star. This is inverse, right? Inverse to this first pattern. So to print this, a simple logic here also. So I'll remove this. I'll take n is equal to 5. So we want this pattern. So listen carefully, pay attention. Here, remove this r, I'll make n. So this is a square, right? We have to see this code. This is square. And we have to decrease this 5 to 4. When it come to next line, we have to decrease 5 to 4. And when it come to next, we have to make this 4 to 3. So to make that, so if we give n minus r for the first iteration, when r is equal to 0, n minus r, so 5 minus 0, 5. In first row, it print 5 stars. In the second iteration, n minus r, when r is equal to 1, n minus r, 5 minus 1, 4. So in second row, it print 4 stars. Like this it works. I'll run my program in my command prompt. So I'll run my code in program 2.py. So see here, we got our output. Now I'll take input from user, int input, simple prompt, a value. So when user enter 10, it's like this, and when user enter 20, like this. Super, right? Very easy, right? So I think now you agree this pattern programming will improve our logical thinking. So in the same code, with this 5 lines code, we change just this condition. We give n and we give r, and next we give n minus r. By changing this condition, we change our output, we change our pattern. So if you agree this pattern programming will improve your logical thinking, comment yes in comment section below. In the beginning of this video, I showed this pattern, right? This pattern by printing star using this print function 5 times. I think you already know this we can use for loop, but to make you understand clearly, I explain that way. First using this pattern, next this pattern, next this pattern, next this pattern, and this pattern. And in this video, we use input method and for loop and print function. So these are the videos. So if you want to know about anything, any concept clearly, go to these videos. That's it for this video, friends. See you in next video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Comment your opinion on this video in the comment section below. For more videos, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get notifications. Thank you. Thank you for watching.